front, the men of America are carrying on our fight for freedom. And back of them is another army, a woman's army. The Woman's Army Corps, the WACs. Women from every walk of life, of every race, creed, and color. Women who have recognized their stake in the future of America. They carry no arms, and their work is far behind the fighting line. But for every WAC volunteer, another soldier is released for combat duty. Another weapon turned against the Axis. Each week, into the station at Des Moines, Iowa, arrive trainloads of new recruits, all eager to begin their new life at the WAC Training Center.
Hiya, General. Where do we go from here?
Where we learn better manners. Step down and give your name.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm Anastasia Hart, but back in Farmdale, everybody just calls me Stormy, ma'am.
You address only commissioned officers as ma'am, non-commissioned according to their ratings. I'm Sergeant Ramsey. Step down.
Yes, ma'am.
Lorna Travers. How soon do we get to the port?
Well, you seem to be in a hurry.
Oh, I just guess I'm anxious to get started, that's all.
Don't worry. You will. Name?
Auxiliary Mary Sawyer reporting, Sergeant.
Spoken in real Army style. What branch is he in?
He was in the Air Force. Killed last month in Africa. I've come to take his place.
It's tough going. But there are plenty of others here for the same reason.
I know. I'm not complaining.
Name?
Mason.
Here's your taxi, girls. Everybody inside.
I guess they must have ordered this specially for me.
A WAC, like any other soldier, must first be trained. And here at Old Fort Des Moines, a former cavalry post, their training begins. The fort is still guarded by the Army, but this is one guard duty the boys don't mind.
Business is picking up. That's 832 new WACs this week.
You never miss anything, do you, Corporal Jack?
It's easy to keep your eyes open around here. Even at school, I was good at figures.
All right, girls, fall in. Over here.
Every new arrival is given a throat examination, just to make sure she hasn't contracted a cold or sore throat en route. Each girl must give the necessary information for her identification tag. And as part of that information, her blood must be typed when she starts her training. For their first weeks of instruction, the recruits are bunked down in Stable Row. These buildings that were once cavalry stables are the homes of the new WACs during their processing period.
Sergeant, how soon can I apply for officers' candidate school?
When you've completed your 4 weeks basic training. Then, if you're accepted for OC, you'll be given 6 weeks advanced training.
Thank you. What about the WAC specialist school, Sergeant? I want to be a radio operator and technician.
Well, after your basic, you may be given additional specialist training.
I figured on going into motor transport. I used to drive a 5-ton tractor on the farm. You reckon I can wrestle them Army trucks?
Well, you should give one plenty of competition anyway. You know, girls, the WACs offer a great opportunity for every woman that wants to specialize. You'll be serving your country, and at the same time, you'll be learning something that may prove to be of great value to you after the war. No suitcases on the beds.
Next to health, clothing and equipment are of first importance. Here, the WACs receive their government-issue uniforms, fatigue hats and insignia, caps, shirts and ties, robes, shoes, gloves, galoshes, pajamas, yes, even cosmetics. But these are not government issue. However, they can be purchased at the post exchange, for a girl doesn't lose her femininity when she dons a uniform. Here are our recruits marching to mess, which is served in the huge consolidated mess hall. These girls in the fatigue uniforms are the kitchen police. Each girl takes her turn at KP duty, for equality is the spirit of the Corps. Hours of instruction and drill build healthy appetites, and there's food aplenty at the WAC Training Center. The WAC cooks are graduates of Bakers and Cook Specialist School, and this is one galley where too many cooks don't spoil the broth. For no military mess is more efficiently run than this one, with steaming vegetables, full of vim and vitamins. And plenty of salads and fresh fruits are a part of the everyday menu. And golden loaves of bread and pies that are right up to Mother's standard. Uh-oh, looks like the good old days. And as for steaks, well, how about these? And this WAC meat cutter really knows her beef. The menus at Fort Des Moines are large and varied. And after a morning in the classroom and on the drill field, these recruits really appreciate it.
Was your appetite, Travers?
No, but I'll lose my figure if I tackle all this.
Just wait. In another week, you'll be eating 2,500 calories a day.
Who, me?
Yes. And what's more, you'll lose any excess weight. Or put on a few pounds if you need them.
In that case, am I going to have fun?
Good morning, Lieutenant.
Good morning.
Sir, I understand that the old man's coming back next week on a tour of inspection.
Old man who?
Blood and Thunder Travers. You know, he used to be the CO around here when it was a cavalry post. They say he was really burned when he found out a bunch of women were taking over his old fort.
Seem to have lost your appetite again, Travers.